Hello, hello. What's up, Aries? It's funny how you're like the first zodiac, but you're not yes last. My bad. Hey, Aries, what's going on? How are y'all doing? So, first of all, if you're new, thank you for stopping by my channel, Dani and I, and thank you for coming by to check out this reading. If you're not new to this, but you're to this, hey boo, what's up? What is going on, Aries? Y'all lit. But thank you again for stopping by my reading and checking it out again. So, for those of you that are new to this, like I was saying earlier, my name is Dani, and I'm a medium, intuitive psychic, and I have a weekly video I put up every Thursday called Thursday Tea with Dani, where I'm discussing hot topics like political, um, sorry, hip hop culture, pop culture, all those things, along with your tea, your collective tea. And I also do it on topics that I feel like need a deep dive, need to be discussed, for you to look into, to give you some accurate ass psychic insight what's to come. And I've done that just recently. Last week I did one on the future of Twitter. I'm just saying, check it out because it's you got me knowing. And I've done one on big tech, the economy, the housing market, and the future of social media, which I didn't even look over because I think I have discussed Twitter in that. So I'm gonna pull the receipt soon. All right, Aries. So, once again, I am a medium to the psychic with her books open, and my name, and you can book with me at www.danielleclack.com. And if you like this reading so far, you're like, she's lit, she's fun. I write her reviews, she's great. Book with me. It's gonna be fun. I offer 30-minute recorded readings where you get them within 7 to 10 business days. Or if you want to see my face or speak, I do Zoom sessions, and those are the hour readings. All right. So first thing we're going to do is get the energy through music with Shalisa's Messages deck. Alright, let's get into it. Hold on. So let's get the music energy. I love using music cards. It helps get the energy. It helps me get a lot of messages, insight, all those good things. Aries. Okay. So we got Beyonce featuring Shakira, Beautiful Liar. He said I'm worth it, his one desire. I know things about him you wouldn't want to read about. Sorry, I don't know if that lyric is wrong. He kissed me, his one and only. Yes, beautiful liar. Tell me how you tolerate the things you just found out about. You'll never know. Why are we the ones who suffer? I have to let go. He won't be the one to cry. Okay, I just heard that TikTok audio. It's not fair. It's not fair. I know holidays are hard when we're going through a pretty fresh breakup, a recent breakup. And what I'm seeing here for a lot of Aries is I just got a vision of someone punching the wall. Don't punch the wall, Aries. But there's a lot of pent up emotions that we have, a lot of anger that we have, and it's going to be surfacing during this time to reveal to you what needs to be let go and what you possibly need to take account of and see what you can do to assist with healing from that. Because it wasn't your fault that and I want to say this to you because I feel like this is something that you need to hear. It was not your fault that you were lied to. It's not your fault that you were cheated on. It's not your fault that you were taken advantage of, that you were taken for granted. It's not your fault. If you came into your relationship, and this doesn't even have to be like a romantic relationship. I'm getting a big feeling this. It can be friendship. If you've done everything in your power to be a good person, to do right by you, your relationship, it's not your fault that somebody couldn't recognize that and did not want to do better. Fuck them. It's not your fault. And that is why I'm going to get here for your reading. We're just going to go deeper and diver how what you can do for your healing, basically, because this month is a pivotal point of time. You're about to start a new year, and honestly, Aries, what I'm saying, it's going to be some lit shit coming. So spirit's just like, we don't want you dwelling on that because they did not deserve you, and it hurts, and it was not your fault, and you were not deserving of being treated that way. And I'm so sorry that you were treated that way. It wasn't fair. All right, Aries placements. Let's see what we can get into. Okay. So for Aries, and this was November. pissed. I was throwing the car stamp, a little anger, like, feeling y'all energy. Alright, so I know the month of November, like I was saying earlier, it's been very depressive. Not able to sleep, not able to eat. And, what Spirit wants you to focus on bringing balance to yourself. You need to take yourself to do nice things. We need to be, because some of y'all are a little stable in your income, like, you may be going through this, but your other shit ain't falling to the wayside. But it's like, I don't want to fall to the wayside. I get it. So, take yourself to a nice meal. Or, maybe we can look into therapy. Maybe look into massages. Maybe we can look into, painting, getting creative. Some of you are very creative. Do you need to buy some new art supplies? Do you need to buy some new resin? Like some things that we can do with our hands to make us happy. Bringing balance to that, spending on ourselves, because I see here is that we spend a lot on others. And that's a big thing that's like messing with us. Pour into yourself. That's all like you need to do is if you're thinking about, man, I really want to do this couple thing, I really want to get this for them, get it for yourself. And it doesn't have to always be alone. If you want to do this, bring a friend. I'm pretty sure one of your friends will be like, hell yeah, I want to come do some tequila tasting. What? You tripping? Of course I'm gonna come because a lot of deep healing is gonna be coming within this month, especially in terms of your money. I'm seeing here is there was a big money tie with people, whoever this person was, that was pretty toxic, and we're working through those deep inner emotions about it and our feelings of it. And then we have two kings on the board. We have a king of spades and a king of clubs. And the king of spades is showing me that this other person was kind of like that. We saw them as this king, queen, however you identify as energy here. We saw this as this person on their throne, but that's not what they were. That's not what they were. They just had probably a really good silver tongue. I'm seeing, like, I just saw a snake like this. So I'm seeing like maybe a really good tongue, maybe could really speak. What's some of that tongue now? Just really go with the words, gaslight, manipulation, and that's another reason why Spirit is just like, it's not your fault. You were manipulated. It's not, we don't blame the victims here for the manipulation, okay? We just don't. That's not what we do over here. Alright. Then it's King Clubs. And I'm getting that this is you. You are someone that has been through the ringer, King of Fire, King of Wands. And they want you to recognize that. They want you to recognize your power. How you walk into a room and people notice. How you speak in a room about something, people listen. How your words tend to be left with people on their heart, Aries. How they actually like your fast-paced movement. Your way of, nah, we gonna pull up to, they that is seen as something that's very much needed, Aries. And we got this Jack of Diamonds. So I'm serious. You might get like a little new job or something, or you're stepping into a new field where you feel like a student again, and you probably had years of experience in this other field that you felt like was transferable skills. It's okay. It's something new. It's something very new. And what I'm serious, you're gonna be working with a lot of people that can be younger than you. It's okay to learn from people younger than you, Aries. It's okay to have to take a step back and take the seat of the student and not be the leader at times, because you cannot be the leader if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. If you don't know how to do this, do that. You need that person. You cannot be a leader just yet. Like, you can't. It's not possible. Don't do that. It's not okay. Like, I know it's plenty of leaders in business that don't, but you cannot do that. And you're very new to this, and it's okay to feel a little bit overwhelmed, like, man, it sucks being new. I'm used to being like, not the all knowing, but like the professional, the experience. You are experienced. You got into this place, this role, whatever, because you worked within this. You have the skills. Now you just have to know how to build in that world, and that's gonna take some time. And what Spirit wants you to understand, things are gonna take time. It's gonna take time for your healing. It's gonna take time for you to get through these deep emotions that you have. But you have to continue doing the work. And you have to be kind to yourself. You have to ask for help. And it's a lot. And it's okay. It's okay to be scared. All right. Let's get some more energies. Oh. So I guess this was a lover. They lied a lot. We'll get into it. It's kind of like what thing Pisces had going on, Aquarius. But Ten of Hearts is letting me know this was like a deep love that we had. We thought we are gonna have our forever with them. We thought, we're gonna be a family with them, have all these things. They were lying about who they were. Like I said, we saw them still on their throne. That's not the case. And you are this King of Diamonds that I have on the board right now. So I'm seeing here is you were seen as this person to take care of, to provide, and that's not fully what you want all the time. Like, you don't want to be the person that's always figuring out issues, especially issues for people that cause them on themselves. And that's the thing here. But you're going to start communicating. We're going to set boundaries, bring balance to ourselves. Do you really have the energy to go out and do this to help that person and wake up tomorrow for work? No. What this Two of Spades is telling me, you need to communicate. We need to bring balance. We need to be honest with ourselves and honest with other parties. We are not about to be pulling the work, doing all this stuff for other people no more. It's okay. We're looking for a reciprocity, and this is going to be part of your healing, setting boundaries, because you're going to notice, like, in that relationship, you probably didn't have solid boundaries like you should have. Maybe you had this line for yourself that you kind of just kept moving for this person. You realize, oh, they're never gonna stop. I tell them, hey, that's a boundary of mine. I don't like that, and they do it. I'm like, okay, you know what? It's not that big of a deal. I'm just move this here. I don't like that. Then they do it, and you are just continuously moving that goalpost. And you're the one, that was realizing, I'm drained. I don't like this. And then we have this Joker. So I am seeing, could be someone from the past that's coming around, and we might have a new beginning with them. It could be a friendship, it could be a family member, it could be a lover. Not this toxic person getting over, but I am seeing, like, you might have one from the past kind of help you through this, or kind of bring some insight. Maybe it's a conversation that you need to have with them. Maybe there was things that were left unsaid, not done, and now, like, it's time to reconnect and to discuss that. So I am seeing that as well, Aries, and that could really help with your healing. It won't be like this person you're having an issue with, but maybe this other person that who kind of brought up triggers in that new relationship. You're like, I just need some insight, some clarity, right? So I do see that coming forth for you in the month of November, in the next 30 days. For some reason. All right. Let's get into these angel messages, and then I'll let y'all go. All right, angels. What we got to say to Aries? Okay. Like I said. Okay. So first we have this Malachite, and it's prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. Like I was saying, you're beginning some divine support coming in, or that new person from the past could be bringing some help in. We have watermelon tourmaline, and it's stress reduction. Ooh. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Like I was saying, you guys are a little daytime away. You need to be doing things for yourself. That's what's going to help bring down the stress, help you heal. Peridot, life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and bless they contain. Yes, and that's probably what's going to come with this conversation. There's a theme here, and you're like, I need to get down to the bottom of this theme because I can't go through this no more. I'm tired. And that's a lesson you need to learn and keep with boundaries. Then we have Diamond, value your self-worth. And that's just saying, like, know your worth. Say, like, you have a business giving services. Don't just be giving free services to give it when, it should be paid for. That's energy, that's work, right? Just knowing your worth and knowing, we can't often stretch all the way out for other people all the time. And, against ourselves without thinking of ourselves. Okay. And that's those things that's going to help you with your healing, Aries. I know you're often seen as like the warrior, the tough one, but y'all got a deep heart too. Y'all lover babies. I see it here. Okay, so thank you again for stopping here with me, Aries. If you like this reading, you're like, I really enjoyed it, I really appreciate it, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Please leave a comment, let me know how it goes. And don't forget to book a reading with me if you're interested. And I'll catch y'all next time. Bye!